Hi Lisa. During my silent meditations, I start to feel completely powerless, and my imagination leads me to believe that I am being controlled by some malicious entity, such as a demon or even the government. It becomes such a wild play, yet I cannot seem to understand that it is only a play, and I identify with the storm of paranoia. I'm hoping you can give me some words of encouragement before I go completely batshit crazy, Lalo. Thank you so much for your time and dedication. Kunal. Thanks, Kunal. Batshit crazy, isn't that a great saying? Batshit crazy. Maybe we thought of this saying because we go crazy when bats shit on us. Who knows why we thought of it, or crazy from batshit everywhere. I don't know if I've ever seen batshit. So, yeah. So there is some form of paranoia going on in you, like the belief that it's the government, or the belief that it's demons. But that is just an extended form of other people's paranoia. So other people might have paranoia that their partner is doing something to them, or their partner is cheating on them, or this is happening, or that happened. But this is just more of an extended form of that. And if you completely went into it, then people might say that you are mentally ill or mad, or you might get hospitalized if you think the government is inside your mind. And it's an exaggerated form of what other people experience. It's not like there's something wrong with you, it's just an exaggerated form. And sometimes it can become exaggerated when you're really getting to the source of it. So often people are suppressing it, because really what it is just pure paranoia in its rawest form, and then it manifests in whatever grips. So whether it be the partner cheating or the government chasing you, whatever grips. And sometimes if it grips too much, it sends you loopy. The key to it is seeing that the freedom is in your essence right here, that there is a consciousness and an I am that never moves, and that this is your ground. Like if that can be seen, then this energy stops getting pulled into the timeline of stories. And all those stories can still arise, they just have no energy in them, so they don't really live for very long. You're right, paranoia can come from any chakras, but it tends to be lower chakras. So did you say that? Oh yeah. So paranoia tends to be the lower chakra, so it tends to be the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, but also the heart chakra. It can also be all of the chakras, but these are the main ones. So when people have like paranoia, like they think they're dying, it often comes in the heart chakra, and it makes them believe they're having a heart attack, but it's actually energetic pain that's happening there. And they have different flavors to them. Like, so the heart is more about being alone and being abandoned. The solar plexus is about being totally out of control. So it sounds like it might be a solar plexus one. And then the sacral chakra tends to be about life, the fear that you're going to die. And it's not the fear, it is the fear kind of your life is going to be taken away, but not necessarily you're going to die. But a fear, yeah, it is also fear. Like you shit yourself. Yeah, it is also deep fear. So it's kind of fear of your life being taken away, or something, your creativity being taken away. And paranoia, you're right. So not only is it thoughts that arise in that moment of paranoia, it's also the chakras get activated. So you also have emotions and feelings. And sometimes when you get really paranoid, your whole shoulders can lock up, your heart can become really tight, your solar plexus, it feels like there's something wrong with your tummy, like maybe you even need to shit yourself sometimes when that happens. And And so not only is it thoughts that have to be seen as not true, but it's also feelings and emotions and energies that are seen as not true, that they're happening, but that you're not going to find freedom in them. So you're not going to find freedom in changing the feeling, in changing the ideas, in changing the thoughts. That keeps it going. Your freedom is this moment. Sometimes they're so strong, you have to work with them, and also through time you have to give them some attention, otherwise it'll become bypassing. So you have to get to know it and understand what's happening. But that's a delicate balance, because when it's something like paranoia, if you give it too much attention, it actually can encourage it and can make it too unbearable. So it's a delicate balance of giving it attention and then also seeing it's bullshit, this is bullshit, this is not true, this is not true, this is not true. So you could examine, when it's not too strong, what's underneath that paranoia of the government coming to you or the demon being inside of you. Like, what is it that you're afraid you'll do? Like, is it that you're afraid you'll be a murderer or killer, or you'll do something really bad, or that you are really bad, there's something wrong with you? It sounds like you've got feelings like there's something deeply wrong with you, and that maybe that you're bad deep down or something. So you could get to know those feelings, but I wouldn't, maybe in your case it's not so good to spend too much time there. It's more seeing it's not true, so seeing it's beginning to arise. So somebody does something and then you get really paranoid that you're bad, you've done something wrong. And if you felt like it, you could also seek like more professional advice as well from doctors, depending on its extremity, because if it gets really extreme and you really believe in it, then you could make your life very difficult. Yes. Thank you for your question.